Hi, today I'm gonna talk about intonation. And what is intonation? Intonation is the name given to the different levels of the pitch. And what is the pitch? The pitch is the different levels of our voice. They are divided into three parts. The first part is the level 1, the pitch number 1, the low. The second one is the standard. And finally we have the third. It's the high intonation. Pattern 1. Rising intonation. Rising intonation is usually found in just not questions. Just not questions with auxiliaries, modal verbs, in initial positions. Look at the board. In the drawing we can appreciate a zigzag arrow and a number 2 and a number 3. The number 2 is the standard level and the number 3 the rising or the high level. There on board, on the whole board, we have 3 examples. I've written 3 examples. In the first, with the verb to be, I underlined are you. So I recognize the verb and the pronoun. Then I go up and till the end of the phrase, I separate down by writing the number 2, the standard level, and the number 3, the high level. In the second phrase, can we go to cinema? I separate the verb can and the pronoun we. We go up, turn right till the end of the phrase. The number 2 means the standard level, and the number 3 the rising intonation or the high level. Finally, we have with the auxiliary do. Do you get it? The number 2, the standard level, and finally the ending part, the complement with the high level. Rising, falling intonation. Look, here we have in the drawing number 2 that indicates the initial position, 2 number 3 they indicate the content word, and finally the number 1 the final position. The rising falling intonation is used for WH questions or information questions in long or short version. In short, we have in the first example the question what time. We divide the WH part in what? We go up and then we fall down. In the first part we mark the number 2, the initial position, and the number 3 we rise our voice and we fall. Number 1. So what happened with the long version? We mark what, we go up, we mark the word time, the content word, we go ahead, below the verb and the article is and the, go up and fall down one more time. So it shows the initial position, 2 content words, right? And finally, the falling down intonation. The same with the second exercise. How? We go up and down. 2, 3, and number 1. How much? In the long version, WH word. We go up. And we skip this part with much, the content word. We go below the verb and the article till the end. We go up one more time, and finally the rising part with the falling part. So the final position. Marking the standard or the initial position, the content words as much and book are, and the final position. Number 3. how often the number 2, the WH part, in the shorter questions, often the following intonation, but if we get the following intonation, we have to get the summit. In this case, is the number 3, showing the consonant word. In this case, is often. In the long version, we have how often do you run? We mark the WH question as the first part, but we can decline in this part. We finish this as a little rectangle. In this case, we don't have any verb, we have the auxiliary. And in this case, run is the consonant word. At the same time, it's the verb we decline. So we mark number 2, the voice, the pitch of the level of the voice, the pitch is the number 2, the standard level, the number 3, as we know, the high level, and the falling part. Raising a falling intonation for short, positive, and negative phrases or sentences. Look first. We change the intonation. The number 2 shows up the standard level, the number 3, the high level, and the number 1, the low level. In positive, in the first example, we have I cook. So, I cook. The standard level, the high level, and the low level. But in negative, we do I go up, don't cook. So, number 2, the standard level, the high level, and the low level. And the second, Victor jumps. Victor go up. Following intonation. Number 2, the standard. Number 3, we raised our voice. So Victor jumps. In this case, is high level. And finally, at the end, the low level. We start with Victor. Raise our voice. It does not. And then jump. Victor with the standard voice. So with the standard level of our voice. The number 3, we raise our voice. So the high level. And then the low. Finally, JB sings well. JB sings well. The number 2, number 3, and the number 1. The first part shows up our voice in a standard position, in a standard intonation. We raise our voice to say the verb, and finally we raise our comment. 1V, or one direction, doesn't do it. A standard voice, high voice, and it declines. Rising and falling intonation for long positive and negative phrases. Look, here we have the standard level, the high level, 2 high levels and 1 low level. Okay, in the first, the positive, the first long phrase is he destroyed the poison. Pay attention on my pronunciation. He destroyed the poison. So we can recognize that the level of my voice is standard till he destroyed the poison. Till this. Then I go up. He destroyed this, the poison. I raise my voice one more time, and poison. In this part is when my voice declines. Okay, so it's obviously the low, the standard level. It is when I raise my voice, the high level, and finally it destroyed the poison. Number 3. For the next, he didn't destroy the poison. Remember, the whole word didn't destroy the poison. So the number 1, the number 3 in didn't, and number 3 one more time in poison, and the decline part, the falling part. I define. This city is old. So we have this city is old. Standard, high level to high level. The city is old. And the falling part. I don't cook well, so I don't. The part of don't cook well. The falling part, well. So it starts with from a high level till the end it's falling down little by little. So I don't cook well. Here we have one more time the high intonation and the standard level, like this. He explained the situation. So he explained the situation. The standard, too high, and one falling. I wasn't disappointed with Sophie. I wasn't disappointed with Sophie. Number 2, number 3, so number 3, and Sophie at the end of our